I'm scoping out a quiet place. I'm still on vacation, and this resort is noisy because there's kids all over the place. But and I don't want to get a copyright takedown notice. All right, this is what we're doing. But hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Confessions of Being Fabulous with Priscilla Hawks, where we live, we learn, we grow. Thank you so much for being here. This is day 29 of 31 days of gratitude. And I'm so excited that we've made it this far. I'm super excited. If you've tuned in for even 5 seconds, thank you so much for tuning in, and welcome back. If you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. Hopefully the sound is okay. I'm not gonna make this video very long. I feel like I always say that, and it's just as long, but my intent is usually to not make it very long. But anyway, today for the challenge, I want to address something that I feel is really important when we find ourselves in moments of reflection. That just seems crazy, dumb loud. I'm going to try to move back a little bit. Let's see, then if I move back here, I hear music down there. I just don't want to get a copyright takedown notice. And now somebody's about to come through. Hello. I won't get you in the shot if you walk by. All right, so I gotta hurry up because there's lots happening. But so for today, so quick recap, we've been talking about gratitude in different ways each of the days. Today is day 29. So in our own way, we've addressed gratitude. We started with talking about, you sound fine. Thanks, Boo. We started by talking about the just the idea of being grateful for a person. And I started with my son. And then from there, we talked about being grateful for maybe a thing. You know, if you are over people, as I said, then maybe there's something you could be grateful for. Days 3 through 5, we talked about what I call gratitude blockers. And we said sometimes there are blocks to you expressing gratitude as a lifestyle because you just can't seem to get over certain things. Like, for example, if you're dealing with not forgiving a person. Hi, Pauline. Hello. Thanks for tuning in. And so anyway, hi, Pauline. Hi, Pauline. Hi, Pauline. I see all of your highs. Hi, hi, hi. And so then we talked about how if you remain, and this is just one of the examples in a scenario where you're not forgiving somebody, then yeah, that might be a reason you can't express gratitude the way that you want to. Wiggler, hi Adam H. And so we from there talked about some gratitude tools, and those were tools that I suggested when you just really can't get in the spirit of gratitude, but you want to try. So it's almost like you're kind of forcing it a little bit, but we addressed that. We went to a holiday party or two. We had, did I get called the Wiggler? Oh, it's Wigglefish. Sorry. Hi, Wigglefish. Hi, Adam. So we went through a series of days and all of the different ways you can kind of look at gratitude from different perspectives. So you have to watch the replay because this is day 29. So if you're just getting here, I'm grateful that you came, but I don't want to give the whole recap now because the replays are there. So go back from days 1 through 28 and check it out. And I'm sure that you'll find some value in at least one of the days. But for today, I wanted to touch on the idea of being grateful for experiences. Sometimes we go through things, and because the situation may not have worked out the way we wanted it to, we feel like all is lost. We feel like it's a lost cause. We feel like something about that experience is now deemed worthless or pointless. And a lot of times that's actually not the case. A lot of times that's actually not the case. And we need to find ourselves in a less kind of emotional space about it so that we can pull out the value that may actually be there. And the value, for example, that I experienced this year in a few different situations that actually did not work out the way that I thought they would. But when I really look back on it, I was able, for example, to open up an international market for a company. I'm an attorney. It's been a lifelong dream of mine to be able to do international business and to serve, in capacity as an attorney that is in charge of making certain things happen on an international level. And I was able to do that this year. Now, that situation, it actually did not turn into what I thought that it would, professionally speaking, but I will not forsake the experience. I will not forsake any of what just happened this year because I was a part of it. My contribution is documented. My, contribution made a difference. And so when I sat and thought about it, I'm like, wow, like I actually accomplished one of my goals, one of my life goals, my professional goals, if you will, this year. But if I were to only focus on the outcome of it, like, oh, well, I thought this would have happened, but instead this happened, then I would be, missing a chance to live in a gratitude moment. So that's just an example. And that's an example that I have. You can find an example. You can find an example that makes sense for you. No, you're fine. This is a resort. This is what's supposed to happen. Have fun. um, but anyway, it's just, I sat there and I'm like, wait a minute. This is like a professional goal and I did it. I accomplished it. So sometimes you have to, we talked about yesterday about being open, have an open mind. And sometimes you have to have that open mind so that you could really appreciate some of the experiences, even your relationships. You may not, end up with the person that you thought you were going to end up with, but maybe there was some value in that because it allowed you to get to the place where you understand how valuable you are or how important certain things are and how aligned you must be with your next partner in certain regards. So don't forsake anything that you go through. And it's so easy to look at the bottom line of it all and say, well, this didn't happen, so but I'm telling you, do you play games? I don't know if you mean board games or not, but maybe board games. Life games, no. Board games, yes. I'm just being super careful because I don't want to get anybody in this shot that's walking by. Again, if you're tuning in just now, I'm on vacation. This is day 29 of our 31 Days of Gratitude Challenge. And just trying to be respectful of the people who did not ask to be a part of this live. But anyway, that's basically it. Dance for us, show us. I ain't working. I see the comments are kind of lit tonight. So I'm going to sign off early. It's at the 8-minute and 28-second mark, which is early for me. But that's basically it. That's the challenge. I wanted to tell you guys that there's another way to look at the experiences you've had in 2024. This is especially for the people that feel like 2024 didn't work out the way that they wanted it to. Like you might have felt like, oh, I thought X, Y, and Z was going to happen and it didn't happen. And so now you're thinking, oh, what a waste of time. Or you're thinking, what a waste of my resources. And that's one perspective, but I'm just trying to share a different way to look at it. Do I have a dog? No, I don't have a dog. Hi, Vernon. I remember you from the other day. I hope all is well. Okay, if you're scared. Mike America, show us how to get funky. Not in this video, Mike. But anyway, I'm going to jump, guys. These videos are always designed to be roughly 10, maybe 15, 20 minutes. And that's it. So this isn't the live where we go too much longer than that. I've been on for about 10 minutes now. So it's about that time. But I hope you guys will take the challenge for today as you do some reflecting. A lot of times tomorrow's the funeral, Vernon. Well, I did say that prayer for you last night. I will continue to Pray for you and your family during this time. And I hope that you have a lot of amazing memories to get you through these coming days, weeks, months, and even years, because grieving is a process. It's been, 5.5 years since one of my grandmothers, the one that I feel like I'll say I was closest to her just because, not because I loved her more than the other, but, I grew up with her living literally 5 minutes away, so I could go to her house whenever. And sometimes even now, 5 years later, just out of the blue, I'll get teary-eyed and I'll, think about, especially this time of year, because Christmas was her thing. So, grieving is a process. It never goes away. It never stops. But you can only, kind of, if you have those memories, rely on those memories, rely on the good times that you have. And I like to call them sources of strength during moments when we really need them. So I hope that you have some of those burning and you'll continue to be in my prayers. But we're going to jump now. We're at the 11 mark. And I'm going to get back upstairs. And then to 31. So we are almost done the challenge, guys. If you haven't, confession, we're about to celebrate our 1 year anniversary soon. So I'm excited that we're closing the year out with this. I'm excited that we're closing the year out with this challenge. Because I am grateful for the fact that we've come this far. We have come an entire year of different things. Just go to the page, Confessions of Being Fabulous. We've had guests from California, entrepreneurs. We have had guests. We've had guests in the very, very beginning who are different walks of life. So they talked about entrepreneurship. Some of them talked about their professions. It's just been amazing. So check out the channel, but definitely check out this challenge, if nothing else, if that's how you're kind of finding out about me or you're coming across this live. Hello, I'm Priscilla, and I hope you guys will tune in. But I'm going to jump, come back tomorrow, day 30, and then we have one more day after that, day 31, and then we will have completed 31 days of gratitude. So I'm really excited that we made it this far. If you've supported at all, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And most importantly, I hope you've been blessed and touched by it. Come back. In the meantime, subscribe, like, all of that good stuff. If you go to the channel and you actually watch some videos outside of the lives, subscribe, like, comment. I want to hear from you. I want to engage from you. All right, and that's going to be that. King Tut, where are you from? I'm from Jersey, King Tut. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to jump now. It's going to be hard tomorrow. Yes, Vernon, I can totally appreciate that. I don't want to get anybody in the shot. I could totally appreciate that, Vernon. Totally appreciate that. You will be in my prayers. You will absolutely be in my prayers. I'm assuming I may not see you tomorrow, but if not tomorrow, maybe the next day. But you know how to find me on my page. So even if I don't see you again on a live, thanks for tuning in. And I pray that you are comforted, as I've said, by memories of you and your dad in the coming days, weeks, months, years, however long the grieving process lasts, which I feel like it lasts forever. I don't feel like grieving ever stops. I think it just kind of transforms over time and it looks a little different. Get up, stand up, speak up. What's up, little mama dressed like a Black Panther? I am. I'm actually about to jump now, but thanks for tuning in. If you want to catch the replay to understand what this is 31 Days of Gratitude. You can check out the other videos. We have 2 more days, so come back tomorrow, come back the following day, and then that's going to be it for the challenge. But we still here on Confessions of Being Fabulous, so come back. All right? But thank you guys for tuning in. I wish you lots of fun, laughter, abundance in your life. Peace.
Pretty good right there.
Thank